Luigi, everyone's favorite awkward underdog lil bro. Sometimes he's heroic and just as useful as Mario, and other times he's the damsel in distress. Today though, we're gonna look at Luigi's character in every mainline Mario game and rank him from worthless to elite. All the way back in the original Mario Bros. Arcade game, he's basically the OG clone character. Same moves, slightly altered colors, and only there so player 2 can tell who they are. That said, he's just as useful, but only in multiplayer, and it's why Green Mario tiers here in the first place. Just like its less super counterpart, Super Mario Bros. Gives Luigi the same skill set as Mario and no distinct physical attributes whatsoever, so he's reserved for lil bros. For as much crap as this game gets, it is the first game to make Luigi stand out a little bit. He looks the exact same, but we finally see his movement get a bit more slippery and his jump get a little higher. It's not as exaggerated as it is in later games, but it is the start of making him his own unique character. And for that he gets hard mode tier, because he is pretty helpful, but playing as him makes an already excruciatingly difficult game even harder. As for the US Mario 2, this is when Luigi really stood out as a different character. He finally looks like the lankier guy we know him as today, and the legs fluttering in the air as he jumps higher is just such a perfect animation. But all that said, he's probably the least usable character in the game. He doesn't have any traction, and the height of his jumps can be all over the place. If you want the best jump, play Peach. If you want to move faster and not compromise precision, pick Toad. And if you want a good balance, pick Mario. Luigi is textbook hard mode in this game. Also, I want to clarify because it sounded weird to me too, but this list is ranking how useful he is as a playable character. So if he's equal to Mario, he's pretty damn useful, but if he's more distinct and in most cases worse, he gets the lower hard mode tier. Perfect example, Super Mario Bros. 3, which reverts Luigi back to a green Mario, and is bad for his originality, but his usefulness is right up there with Mario. Yeah, the two best 2D Mario games make Luigi a clone, which is kind of a shame. Honestly though, not a huge loss. These are some of the best designed levels in the Mario series, and having a tight controlling character is almost necessity. Yoshi's Island features the characters as babies, and maybe it's not fair to judge him at that age, but I'm still going to. This dude gets kidnapped by Kamek, and instead of falling onto a Yoshi like his brother, he's held captive by the Koopas. This game shows the roots of his cowardice and timid behavior that would later become the biggest part of his personality. And since he is in this game, but serves as nothing more than a damsel in distress, we have our first worthless tier. Super Mario 64 is the most notorious absence of Luigi's career. I mean seriously, L is Real 2401 is one of the most iconic mysteries in gaming, and getting to the bottom of it just a couple of years ago is crazy, and really shows the lasting impact this game had on a generation of players. But he's still gone. Just like 64, Sunshine didn't have any trace of the green dude, and he was never even planned for the game. At least here it makes sense though. Luigi got his own game with the GameCube's launch, and Mario got his own. I'm glad they did away with this in future games and brought Luigi back to the main series, but still, I understand why he's not here. Gotta do it to him though. Finally, a 3D Mario where you can play as Luigi, and he has a slightly higher jump at the cost of speed while carrying things, which is a fair trade-off, but it doesn't really make him better or worse than Mario. But he is the dealer in the casino minigames, and I don't know about you, but I've never seen Mario working the tables and encouraging children to gamble, so elite! We've got another S tier on our hands. Luigi's playable in this one throughout the entire game. You just hold L and R as you select a save file, and boom, you're good to go. And once again, he's busting his ass in the casino while Mario goes on vacation without him. Super Mario Galaxy. Now, on paper, he's at least hard mode tier. He's playable just like Mario, and he has his usual improved jump and more slippery controls. But you only unlock him after you 100% the game, so the galaxy's already saved, Peach is home in bed, and now Luigi wants to step up. Also, throughout Mario's 100% run, he rescues Luigi time and time again. Hell, when you unlock Luigi, you're rescuing Luigi. He's borderline worthless, but we're gonna toss him and barely does anything. He's playable this time around, but only as a player too, and he's not any different than Mario, so he'll fit well in Lil Bro. Pause. Galaxy 2 treats Luigi a little better than the original. For starters, you don't have to save him anymore, and he actually helps Mario throughout the main game. Not all the time, but he randomly spawns in certain levels, and if you talk to him, he becomes playable, which makes it more difficult, so I would not recommend that. And of course, when you beat the game, he becomes permanently playable. But this time it's not after collecting all 120 stars. Rather, you just gotta beat Bowser's Galaxy Generator. For that, he gets a solid hard mode. Mario 3D Land's main storyline can only be played through as Mario, but after beating the first special world, Luigi becomes playable with his typical slightly jank physics. But since that's only after you beat the game, he can't go any higher than barely does anything in my book. I'm sorry. This game does the same thing as 3D Land. Beat the game, unlock Luigi. Except here, he plays the same as Mario, so... It feels weird putting this game so much higher than 2, but he's playable from the start for a second player, and his gameplay feels the exact same as Mario's. So once again, lil bro. This game right here is the only one where I debate Luigi's moveset is better than any other character's. These levels were designed around a character with a higher jump, and the whole premise being beat this level quickly juxtaposes with Luigi's lack of traction so nicely, and it makes this game hard in the best possible way. This is peak Luigi, and it's not close. 3D World brings the character selection back from Mario 2 USA, and gives them all the same attributes they had before. Because of that, this one sits with Mario 2 in hard mode. Luigi's unlocked in Mario Run after you collect 150 green and purple toads and build Luigi's house. This can be pretty early on in the game, and he's one of the more neutral characters, but his higher jump really stands out and makes him a better choice than Mario. Apparently he's a pretty high tier character in the game too, according to some random user on Reddit, so we've got another elite tier on our hands, folks. This is one of Luigi's most pathetic performances yet. He's not playable in any way, shape, or form, but he hangs out in different kingdoms to play balloon hide-and-seek with Mario. Why the hell doesn't he help us collect Power Moons and rescue Peach? He's right there! Now, I do like this mode, but there's no debate here. Worthless. We're moving on. This time, he himself isn't present, so he gone tier, but there's an enemy called Fury Luigi, and he's annoying as hell. So if there was a tier for actively making things worse, he might just go there. And finally, we've got Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which has the most impressive playable cast of any of the mainline games, but it comes at the cost of unique movesets. You get Yoshi's, Nabbit, and everybody else, so he's once again just a green Mario. And there you have it. Real quick, if you take your Nintendo Switch on the go a lot and wish it was easier to lug around, you gotta ditch that clunky old dock. It's bulky, flimsy, and really doesn't have a good reason to be. And Accelerate Gaming's portable dock is the solution you've been waiting for. It cuts the unnecessary plastic of Nintendo's and gives you a sleek, durable, and very portable alternative. And it's only 20 bucks, so if you want to enhance your Switch setup and support this channel, go grab one now with an additional 15% off using code CLINGER. That promo is not gonna last long, so act on it while you can. And if you disagree with me on any of the rankings in this video, leave your take down in the comments. And if you enjoy videos like these, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm posting content like this every Saturday at 12 PM Eastern, and we're getting really close to 100,000 subscribers, and I want that damn play button. Thank you so much for watching.